So we're going to talk about lists, why I cannot live without them. So lists have become an important aspect of my life. I literally cannot function without writing lists or having a book of things to do on my person. Now, that sounds a little odd, but hear me out. There are 3 primary reasons that I cannot live without lists, and if you have not started doing so, you probably should. Let's talk about this. Number 1, I have a zillion things in my head all at once. The ability to go back to a reference point so I don't forget important things to do is important. Having a list that you can itemize and checklist is extremely important as a business person. You don't want to forget something or someone. So make a list of things that you need to accomplish throughout the day and prioritize those and make sure that you're crossing them off as they're happening. Which brings me to point 2. One of the biggest reasons I use lists, aside from the organizational standpoint of it, is that small wins equate to success. Meaning every time I scratch something off, I know that it's fitting into the context of some form of success. I'm able to build something. So as an example, writing my first book felt like a really big, grandiose project. It felt huge. However, breaking that down into subchapters, so let's say there's 12 chapters, into individual chapters, and within those chapters, smaller sections, made it feel obtainable and scalable. I could build small paragraphs that would equate to a book eventually. And I built my first and my second book that way. Break large projects into smaller pieces, make those into a checklist, and start crossing those things off so you can accomplish more things faster. Making a list that way makes it more functional. Think about how that works all together, which brings me to point number 3. Focused effort. When you create lists, you have an organizational piece of things that you need to do, but it also gives you focus so you're not scatterbrained with a zillion other things that need to be happening. You have clear direction on which path you need to be going with. When you have focus, you have focused effort, which means that you have productivity. You can only produce if you're creating something. Productivity does not happen without producing something. Focused effort is the easiest way to produce something. Therefore, to be productive, you have to produce, and it all works together. Now, ultimately, it's the way that I perceive lists and how I'm able to accomplish so much in such a short amount of time. So let's recap. 3 reasons that I use lists. The first, I don't like forgetting important things. The second, small wins equate to big wins. And the third is making sure that I have focused effort and focused energy. Everything is tactful in everything that I'm doing. Those are 3 reasons that I use lists and why you should. Ultimately, it should benefit you guys to grow your businesses. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave those in the comment section below, and you have an amazing day. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.